First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Arena is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Popped up. Rojas is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. And a ball, 1-0. Urena has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A swing
and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Jason Vargas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, but this will land untouched. 1-2. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
No doubt one guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Striding in, Miguel Rojas. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rojas is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Vargas has his target. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball well outside. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. And that misses 1-1. Alfaro, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Anderson over at second. Alvarez at first. 2 out in the inning. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Popped him up. McNeil is there. And the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Brien has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Michael Conforto head-to-head with Jose Urena. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's taken him deep once. 0-1.
1 ball, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's wide. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A bouncer to the left side. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, John Birdie. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Pitch popped up. McNeil in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Birdie leads off second with nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in to hit next the pitcher Jose Urena. He's set. Here it comes. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down to second for 1. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. McNeil will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 5. A ball and a strike. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So here now's the pitcher, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Juan Lagares as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Fastball called for strike 2. Smith at second. McNeil on at first with 2 down. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here's the 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mets leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, T-Row. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The count now at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He reached on a single in his first try. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Pedro Alvarez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, and it's fouled away. He popped out in his first trip. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there, and that retires the side. One left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Brien moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Conforto tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First offering on its way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Anderson. And that retires the side. Mets leave one. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, John Birdie. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lowry's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, JT Riddle, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. bounce to first. Smith has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Peter O'Brien earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Vargas has his target. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 4 pitches all it takes to do in the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, number 22. Dominic Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So digging in now, Jason Vargas. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Anderson has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff McNeil. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Playing 11, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate.
Full count.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Arena. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. McNeil is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 strike.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there for strike 1. 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. the big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Vargas sets. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Castro, the runner at third. Rojas on second. Alvarez at first. 2 out in the inning. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Seth Lugo will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. In now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Here's the 2-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Birdie is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Lagares over at second. Ramos on at first with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They trail here 4-0. So striding in, JT Riddle. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to first. Smith is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Peter O'Brien. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. O'Brien, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Leading off the inning, Jed Lowry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Adeiny Echeverria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4-0. Paul Paul Sewald will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And there's ball 2 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Fouled off. Line drive to left. Cespedes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Cespedes. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead it's 2-2. Hopped up. Sewald over to his right. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Juan Lagares, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery.
No.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. Birdie is right there, one down. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 52.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jerry's Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pedro Alvarez. Lifetime against Familia. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Alvarez on at first, nobody out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. Scooped up on the backhand. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. Digging in to try it again, Peter O'Brien. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball one.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. And he fouls this one off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Gabby Guerrero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Count now a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Another full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starlin Castro. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Birdie on third. Riddle at second. O'Brien at first. 2 out in the inning. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
walks this one up. Smith shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets nothing. Adam Conley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Robinson Cano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and a strike to count. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Conley, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Dominic Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A runner on first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Travis d'Arnaud will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Birdie giving chase, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Fish took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Arena takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.